So today's installation is brought to you by LasFit. They just released this new set of rock lights. I got a set of 8. They are switchback from amber to white. Let's take a look. So LasFit does come with hardware that they sent. I didn't want to permanently attach anything to the frame just because I'm still waiting for my rock sliders to come in. So I don't know the exact position these are gonna be moved to. So I went ahead and attached them with, what do they call these? Magnets. I think they're 110-pound magnets. This thing is on there. So you can see it has that rubber bushing that comes from LasFit. I already had this hardware sitting around, so I just attached it with that. Amazon for the win for these magnets. And yeah, they just kind of go on there and it's not going anywhere. It also comes with 2 lengths of cables for the rear and then also for the front, and then you can just kind of tuck it away as you please. All right, so the cable is pretty long. I did have to extend only one side over there, which I will show you in a minute, but I'll clean this up once I get my rock sliders in from C4. This way I can have a better clean up of the wires with the zip tie. But there's a second one there. Again, it's attached with magnets. It's not going anywhere. They do provide you with zip ties, which is awesome in case you don't have any. But you know, I like to go a little overkill once I'm ready to kind of hide these away somewhere. But yeah. And then here is the front. This is what I did. Again, magnets. I just cut out a little hole in this carpet lining, and then there is obviously the metal or down here. And again, it's not going anywhere. It's on there pretty good. I didn't want to put anything through the liner because I don't know if it's gonna rip off and fall off. So I figured magnets is the best way to do it, aside from actually drilling into the body. So the ones in the rear, I did attach with self-tapping screws. As you can see, I already took it a little bit off-roading here this weekend. They stayed on, it's not going anywhere. I ran the cable here through this little hole that's already there, just made it a little bigger, ran it through the back of the liner, and it goes to the back of this, and it heads underneath. So this is the wiring harness that LasFit sends with their rock light kit. I got a set of 8, so I came with 2. But basically, if you only have 4, they connect to these plugs here. So these are kind of covered up just in case you only have 4, and then you can kind of hide away the rest. I'm gonna utilize all 8, but it is a pretty long cable, so you can kind of just snake it through wherever, either closer to the rock lights or closest to the engine bay. Here is the toggle switch that goes into the cab. It goes from white to amber and vice versa, and then you got your positive and negative leads to the battery. But let me show you how I wired it in case you have a switch panel. So because I have a switchpro, I didn't have to use any of this or the actual toggle switch. I was able to retain the switchback from amber to white. All I did was cut here. Again, cut at your own risk. I'm not a professional, but I cut here and just utilized this part of the wiring harness. And let me show you. So it's here at the switchpro connector. You will have to use 2 switches. And then I just wired them here. So you see here's the red is the white and the yellow is the amber. I still got to clean this up a little bit more just so it looks a little bit more cleaner, but you do get to use 2 switches, 1 for amber and then 1 for white. Don't forget that the black cable goes to ground. Okay, so here's my switchpro panel setup. So I have them connected to this one here. I know it says hazard, but I gotta change that. This one, if we push it, and then we go take a look. It's daytime, so you're probably not gonna see it too good, but it is a nice bright amber color. And then if we switch back to the other one, which I have it set up here for rock light, you just onto that one, come back and check it out. There you go. It's a nice white setup. At nighttime, it looks pretty good. I'll post a quick video on how it looks like at night. But man, these things are bright. Like I said, it's daytime, so you can't really tell. But yeah, way to go, LasFit. And that's pretty much the setup, guys. If you have any questions, make sure to leave it in the comments or DM me. Thanks again, LasFit, for sending out these rock lights. 15% discount code. I'll put a link in the description in case you guys want to give these guys a shot. Check them out.